My name is Reverend Dr. Barry King, and I'd like to share with you a companion video for You Are Spirit, Chapter 11, Relationships Without Losing Yourself. Relationships are one of the most powerful places where we discover who we really are. They bring out our tenderness, our fears, our hopes, and sometimes our old habits of disappearing in order to belong. Many people quietly believe that love requires sacrifice of self. That being close means giving something up. That to keep connection, they must stay small, agreeable, and careful. But that belief was never part of truth. When you remember that you are spirit, having a human experience, relationship takes on a completely different quality. You no longer enter connection as someone incomplete looking to be filled. You enter as a whole being, choosing to meet another whole being. That changes everything. Losing yourself in relationship usually doesn't happen all at once. It happens gently. You ignore a small discomfort. You soften your truth to keep the peace. You adjust again and again until one day you realize you are exhausted, resentful, and maybe even unsure where you went. This isn't because you loved too much. It's because identity quietly shifted away from awareness and into approval. When your sense of self depends on how a relationship feels, the nervous system stays alert. You monitor reactions. You worry about upsetting things. You hold back parts of yourself. This creates tension, not because the relationship is wrong, but because something essential has been left out, and that's you. Being spirit means you do not disappear to connect. You remain present. Presence is not distance. It is honesty without force. It is listening without self-erasure. It is caring without managing another person's experience. This is where boundaries become something beautiful rather than defensive. Boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are clarity. They tell the nervous system where you end and another begins. When boundaries are clear, the body relaxes. This creates less confusion, less resentment, and more room for genuine intimacy. Healthy relationships are not built on constant agreement. They are built on safety. The safety to be real. When identity rests in spirit, you can say yes without obligation and no without guilt. You can express discomfort without fear of being abandoned. You can allow others to have their feelings without taking responsibility for fixing them. This is not withdrawal. This is maturity. The kind of relating that feels lighter. You stop performing. You stop over explaining. You stop defending your right to exist as you are. Conversations become simpler because you are no longer negotiating your worth inside them. Conflict still happens because humans are human. But conflict no longer feels like a threat to your identity. You can stay present even when things are uncomfortable. Repair becomes possible because no one has disappeared. Being spirit in relationship also means allowing others to be who they are. You stop trying to rescue, improve, or manage them. You offer care, not control, support, not take over. This respects their path and it protects their energy and yours. This is deeply liberating. Many people discover that when they stop abandoning themselves, relationships either deepen or complete. Neither outcome is failure. Both are clarity. Spirit does not hold relationship together through fear. It allows them to evolve through honesty. That does not mean love disappears when relationships change. Love is not owned by form. Love continues as awareness, even when expression shifts. The greatest gift you bring to relationship is not effort or sacrifice. It is your presence. Presence allows connection without collapsing. It allows intimacy without confusion. It allows love to breathe. When you stay with yourself, others feel it. The nervous system communicates safety. The conversation slows. Trust grows. Not because everything is perfect, but because everything is real. This is one of the quiet wonders of being spirit. You discover that you do not need to disappear to be loved. You do not need to perform to belong. You do not need to manage connection to keep it. You show up as you are, and that's enough. You are spirit relating through human experience. From that place, love becomes less about holding on and more about meeting again and again with honesty, kindness, and presence. That is where relationship becomes nourishing rather than draining. And that is where love finally feels real. Thank you for allowing me to share. I wish you joy, love, and happiness. And hug someone you love. Thank you.